Good afternoon everyone, AsaQr is here with you, and today in Mobile Hero Wars we're going to talk about 7 of my favorite heroes. Favorites not in terms of beauty, history, or name, but in terms of strength, versatility, and relevance and balance among all the heroes at this moment. Watch this video to the end to enter the prize drawing and get resources from this event, namely 5,000 celebration coins. Subscribe to my channel, you'll find a lot of unique information here that you didn't already know about. Right away I want to say that the balance of heroes in our game is very dynamic and constantly changing. But among all the heroes there are those that are very confidently held for quite a long time, except for those that have been introduced recently and are well established. This video is being uploaded in anticipation of tier list update with all heroes, so enjoy watching. And the first hero of the 7 that I want to talk about in this review is Julius. For me, this cat is probably the best character in our game. He's good at many things, from the fact that he's good at holding a punch despite his low defense stats to his shields, thanks to which Julius increases armor and magic defense stats of all allies beneath them. It also resets the vast majority of negative effects with them. In addition to shields and the arsenal of skills of this hero, there is also a barrier that allows you to absorb any damage and after its destruction heal all your allies. Plus, as the fight progresses, he increases his physical attack rate, which according to his ability formulas directly affects the amount of shield strength and barrier strength from his ult, thus increasing it. And eventually, he passively speeds up the attacks and skills of all allies affected by his shield, and progress heroes get an increased bonus. Name me one other tank with so many useful features. Also, one extremely significant but not particularly noticeable factor that makes Julius stand out among all tanks is his first artifact with an effect on increasing critical attack chance. The thing is that when Cat use ultimate, it gives out this parameter even to heroes that don't have it, thus effectively removing the need to use Jet in a team to have crit in their damage dealers. Yes, he has virtually no armor, but that factor is more than compensated for by his sturdy shields. He's exceptionally good not only in engineers, but also in Fafnir teams with Aiden and Kayla, and any other lineups where you need front row resilience and negative effects resetting. All in all, I adore this character and highly recommend him for leveling. Next, it is necessary to single out such a hero as Fafnir. In fact, he makes any agility damage dealer into the strongest cyborg, multiplying his physical attack rate and taking his damage stats to a whole other level. In addition to damage, instead of the usual basic attacks, Fafnir creates a shield to agility hero, increasing his durability with each hit. This shield is exceptionally good in that it only activates after taking damage that reduces the Agile's health to less than 25%. The hero cannot die from this damage, as the activated shield absorbs any damage. This saves a lot from sudden and quick damage, such as Zesh's, Amira's, Satori's, and so on ultimates. Previously, if we talked about physic heroes and top teams with them, we always meant Jet and Sebastian, but now they have been replaced by Fafnir and Tristan, who will be discussed next. Tristan is the #1 penetrator in our game. Put 2 tanks on the team with him and your damage dealer will never need to armor penetration due to the fact that when the ally in front of Tristan gets energy, Tristan gets the same amount of energy. By doing so, he often ultimates, giving away the effect from his first artifact on armor penetration. And that's not its only advantage. Tristan himself is pretty solid on health and is able to deal some damage himself, which sometimes saves when your damage dealer dies suddenly. Effect on boosting physical attack of allies in front of you and burning energy of the opponent with the highest magic defense penetration score only add to the aggressive, offensive potential of this hero. Among all the physical penetrators in the game, he has no equal. One of my favorite supporting characters is Aiden. He's good with his healing abilities and an ultimate that increases the maximum health of his allies. It's easy to see that he makes the team stronger and stronger as the fight progresses, and he also has a very useful shield that activates when an ally has less than 30% health left. Aiden creates a powerful shield around him for 4 seconds, absorbing physical and magical damage. The strength of this shield depends on the total maximum health of the team's heroes. And what is important, this shield can be applied once every 15 seconds to each ally, and its durability is not common among all heroes, but individual for each teammate. A very useful passive ability that elevates Aiden high among all other support heroes, allowing subdued heroes to get cover in time in critical seconds. He also resurrects Kayla with his ultimate, but technically Aiden is very versatile and good without her. Amira is also versatile to a similar degree, but in a slightly different capacity. Heroes with the main characteristic of strength, she burns energy. For heroes with the main characteristic of agility, Amira reduces damage from critical hits. Against mages, she uses an aura that protects allies from magical damage. And with her ultimate, she casts gold on everyone despite her main characteristic. And if opponents don't deal enough damage to remove the gold, they will inevitably die. Amira encapsulates several roles at once: damage dealer, control, and support. And with proper protection, she reveals herself in full glory. The next hero is a tank, and he holds the title of the most annoying hero in our game. I'm talking about Luther, of course. With his jump deep into the enemy team and stuns, he performs 2 useful actions at once. The first is that he distracts opponents to himself, giving allies a chance to quietly build up energy for ults. The second is that some heroes apply their abilities in the opposite direction of where Luther is, and often things happen in such a way that he takes the hit and his entire team is left unharmed. And in fighting against him on defense, you almost always have to do something with him to keep him out of God in the way of your team. All in all, Luther is a resilient, tough, and extremely proactive tank. And the last hero I like to use a lot, especially in attack, is Yasmine. Snake has only one active ability, and that's the ultimate, but in return she got a very fast base attack speed, and pretty much her entire concept is built around attacking an armor-weak target. Her critical hit chance rate is amazing, especially after the introduction of the talisman, and being in the same Fafnir team for Yasmine, no matter how much armor her victim has. All the Snake needs is a lack of counter heroes to quickly slice her victims one by one. Among physical damage dealers, she stands out for her extremely fast pace and ability to fight against any damage dealers in our game, whether physical or magical. I love her so much. Meanwhile, for the 5 of you, I'll help you get more resources. Participate in the giveaway right now, the point of which is to simply leave a comment below this video with your in-game account ID. The main requirement for participation is also to subscribe to my channel and like this video, so subscribe. The more you are waiting for a large number of unique videos, the winner will be chosen randomly. The results will be announced very soon. I will reply to the winners in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you soon.